Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Rebels, you guys. Oh my goodness, last time was so good. I say that every time. And somehow they managed to just keep coming back with like fire episodes. We got a lot in the last one. So I will briefly get into, I did end up looking up a few things. I did not look a lot, only because, I don't want any spoilers or anything, but I tried to do a little bit of digging after last episode because it was really bugging me. Like, I don't want to be missing something, you know what I mean? I really don't want to be missing something going into another episode too, you know what I mean? Because I film these two at a time, so I don't get feedback until both of them go out. So I'll briefly get into my findings and my final thoughts on the last episode. But before I do just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, guys. So first off, I will just tell you that I did look up Fen Rao, and I looked up the Megiddo, just the word, and I didn't want to like read a lot. I looked up like first appearance stuff, and I didn't really recognize anything that I was finding in terms of like, oh, was their first appearance in Clone Wars? And I just, can you tell me which episodes? And everything I found was kind of vague, and I didn't want to press it too much because, again, I don't want to, get spoiled on anything that they're going to maybe reveal here in Rebels now that we're talking about it. But yeah, so if there's more specifics on it, I saw that like Megiddo was a really long battle, and I'm like, okay, but like tell me the episodes and everything, so like I know like what was going on. Like I want to know where Kanan was in relation, like, oh my god, season 3 episode this, while they were doing this, that was Kanan over there. But I didn't find anything that would help me. If you guys have info like that, please let me know, because I would love to know. But it is just cool to think like, oh man, while these, I know it mentioned I know that the Outer Rim was mentioned, and that I do recognize, but I don't really know specifics about it. But it is just really, really nice to kind of have an idea of like what Kanan was doing during stuff that we already know took place. So, all right, all that out of the way, what an absolutely great episode. We get to really see Kanan and Sabine's different styles at work here, and I loved having them team up because it's not something we get to ordinarily do. I think it's really cool that like one of those ice cream math problems, we're just getting like all the possible like combinations. Does anyone remember those? I don't even know if they do those in school anymore. Does anyone remember the math problems where like you had to, permutations, I think was the name of it, where you had to figure out like, I don't know. I wasn't great at math, so I'm probably not describing that well at all. But yeah, like it's like all these different, like how many possible combinations, you know what I mean? And I like how we're just going, like running through and doing that. Like, okay, we get to see, clearly we get to see like Ezra and Kanan a lot, which is great. I love their relationship, but I like that we could switch it up once in a while. And cause of course there would be some really great stuff there. This great, the material writes itself because she's Mandalorian. He's a Jedi. What is that going to look like? And in the end, I think we did a pretty good job of compromising. We did get to blow some stuff up, but Sabine kind of learned like, hey, you know what? I learned you don't have to take a life necessarily to get the job done. There are other ways. And it was just really fun to see them work together. So, yeah, I liked it. And guys, last but not least, it was crazy to hear her say she was a Vizsla. It's not even like it doesn't even change that much. It's just like, oh, okay, now we know she's like from the same family as like pre-Vizsla and everything. But at the same time, it just, I don't know why, it just broke my brain. It broke my brain when I heard it. So I thought that was a really cool little addition. And again, just kind of tying things back to stuff we already know. So if you've seen Clone Wars, if you have not, disregard what I just said. Don't worry about it. Go watch Clone Wars sometime, but don't worry about it. You can still watch the story and enjoy it, which I think is really cool. Kind of like the other Disney Plus shows. Like, yeah, how awesome is it if you know, like, when people show up on The Mandalorian, who they are? I didn't at the time. Now I can appreciate it more. So, all right, guys. Without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we get right into the next episode of Rebels? Let's do this.
You said these people are wanted by the Empire. Do you know why?
No, but I hear they're closing in. We better hurry.
So where'd you hear about these refugees anyway?
Huh? Oh, you know, one of our contacts. Speaking of, Chopper, you better let him know we're here.
Contact?
Hey.
Oh no! Are they the... Oh no! They're like the same... Yeah.
The Lasat.
Holy crap! I thought they were all gone! I guess there are a few who survived. Oh! Yeah. Oh, there we go. Give you a nice little shot.
You are just in time, as I knew you would.
You could have warned me the Empire was here.
Ah, but I sold the Lasats to the Empire, knowing the heroes.
Captain Garazeb Aurelios of the Lasan High Honor Guard.
Wow!
A reunion. I was right. Again. Oh,
Okay.
He never told any of us.
He didn't talk much
so
about.
long ago. I forgot.
We have not.
Well, we've got to get you out of here.
Wait. Don't
Wow.
I am not getting my finder's fee.
You never were.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You're the one who's been played here.
I am so proud of you right now. Like this quickly. Hold it. I understand though that there is a reward for that.
And so, what do you... Okay, yep. He's like, I will get my fee one way or another.
That's where you're headed.
Hondo is everything. I'm so happy.
The sun was not destroyed. It was transformed as part of the future destiny of our people.
There's no future destiny. Everything is gone.
I want them alive.
Hondo.
To base C62. All units mobilized to intercept.
He's like, they'll be fine. They'll find a way out of it. Can you give...
Ezra, my
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Your pal, Hondo.
Just so you know.
How close are they?
Oh, they're close. They're very close. They're incredibly close. They're right on top of you.
Rescued by Hondo Onaga.
Thanks, Hondo. We owe you one.
No, we don't.
Could we please owe him one, though? Because I'm all about having Hondo on the show. Uh-oh.
Well, this must look incriminating.
This looks bad for Hondo.
The rebels escaped, but I think we have a way to find them.
No.
Good news, I will help. Always eager to assist the Empire.
Oh, man. Crap. They got Hondo.
Prepare the ritual that will guide us to our new home.
He's like, oh, boy.
This is going to be an interesting ride.
Yeah, for sure. Seems like a lot has happened in the time since Zeb has been away.
Not weird.
Quiet, Chopper.
It's like, you could
Led
hear
us to
me?
the pirate,
The Ashla.
the spirit of the galaxy.
Sounds like the Force.
The Force
Oh,
has many
it's-
names, Ezra.
And it is
It's
through
just
your
all the same
force,
thing, there's
our
different names.
Ashla, simple and selfish. He would lead the warrior, bold and bloodthirsty, to hunt the hope of tomorrow, the child, to destroy him. We will find our new home only if the child saves the warrior and the fool.
Well, I have no idea who the fool is, and I only see one child. And you're not rescuing this warrior.
Perhaps you are not the warrior?
Oh, well, we we do have someone in need of
Well,
rescue.
Especially after we work out the details of my payment.
I assume you have
I
a
think
tracking
you've been
device.
captured, friends. I don't think they're intending on
was
paying
just
you.
getting to that. You see, Morgan, this is why I prefer to do business with the Empire. What is your name?
Hondo trying to really just ingratiate himself here, you know? Are you gonna get in on this, Zeb? Zeb's not on board. Zeb's not. Okay. Alright, so it's not for Zeb.
I was responsible for protecting the royal family and every single Lasat. Their safety was my duty.
You couldn't have stopped the Empire.
You
I fought
can't,
to
you
the
can't.
end. We held the palace, and then there was a bomb. I woke up. It was all just gone. We retreated.
Oh.
I was as good as dead. At least until Kanan found me.
That's how you, okay.
At last, I failed my people that day.
So don't fail them now.
Right, you have a chance. You have a chance to, you know, if that's how you feel, to make it up in a way. Oh, it's a convenient little eye hole there.
The child must show us the way.
Child, you're up. What?
Child of Lasat.
Wait, I'm the child? I really wanted to be the warrior.
Acting like a child.
Okay, so he's a child. Can do quite a bit. Oh, with that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's why I did not know it could do that. I don't think any of us knew it could do that.
Those systems are beyond the outer rim, in wild space, not on any map.
The child
Okay.
must show us the way.
Okay. Whoa! That's very... That music, though. Listen to the music. They are killing it with the music on this show. Like, seriously.
Ah, this is the maze that was prophesized.
Wait, a maze?
What?
You never said anything about a maze.
Wait, since when's there
Types
maze?
always pull something like this.
Uh-oh.
Much as I might like to watch you consumed by the maelstrom before you, I will offer you
Oh.
a chance to surrender. An opportunity for survival.
How did he find us?
That's a good question.
friends.
Nice, Hondo!
What are you doing with
Dang
him?
it.
I must apologize, Ezra. I hid a tracker on that transmitter. You know, for
Oh.
insurance purposes.
Insurance purposes, indeed. Hondo! Oh,
Thanks a
no!
lot, Hondo.
The child in you can't see how things are, but how they can be. The fool denies his destiny, but it is the warrior you are who will create one. You are never one of these. In time, you become all of them.
He's all three. That's mind-blowing. He's all of them.
Your time is up, rebels.
Deb, what are you doing?
Whoa.
Leading the way.
We're gonna take control of the ship, aren't we? With
Trust me,
the...
Hera.
Wow. Hera's gonna be pretty mad at you if you mess up her stuff.
Moving-
Who is doing this music? Because this music is like so setting a mood here. I mean, this really it feels just so intense and grand with the music. Whoa! So they believe they can indeed, because I think they actually can because of what he's doing, whereas others can't. Come on, help him out. Give him a little force nudge. Give him a little force
Open
nudge. And it's in there, and it's missing. It's like it's going all around them. That's crazy. It's like it can't land on them. That's really, really impressive.
Hyperdrive is activating.
He's like controlling it. This is giving me chills with the music and just the way that everything's happening. You could do this. You can do this. They are straight up gonna go right through, aren't they? Whoa. Whoa! Oh, if that was the end of the episode, I was about to smash this world. And they're through. They made it because they were supposed to make it. Because they had to make it.
I've never seen better. We're home.
Lyra-san.
Good job!
You're gonna have to put all of Zeb's stuff back in his room. Kinda sad.
Chopper.
Those two
Chopper and
Lasat
Dibs.
all alone on that planet.
They're not alone.
What are you talking about?
There were already Lasat down there. Lyra-san is where my people originally came from.
What?
Yes, Chopper. That
You just
means
say
there's
what
a lot
the-
more of him.
Consider this system charted, which means now that the ghost has been here, we can always come back.
If we meet
Awesome.
any other Lasat,
We
I
can
will
bring
show
them in.
them the way.
Good job, Zeb. You didn't let your people down. You saved your people in the best way possible. I don't know why I'm tearing up. I just think that everything about that was really, really, really beautiful. I think the way that the music and just the ambiance and the visuals, like everything was working so well in this. It was really stunning. Wow. That was really, really, really good, you guys. There's a beautiful message in there about not, like, forgiving yourself, not underestimating yourself, and being able to see past who or what you think you are, because he ended up being, like, all three at the same time. And that's amazing that, like, that was their origin home world. It wasn't a non-existent promised land that, you know, was just kind of like he was treating it like it was hooey at first, you know. It was literally where they came from. There's probably, I don't know this for sure, but there might be more Lasat there than there were on the planet than Lasan. That was beautiful. That was really, really, really beautiful. I love that we got a Zeb-centric episode that was just all about him discovering himself, redeeming what I'm sure felt like redeeming himself because he was carrying all this guilt as the protector of his people and having, you know, in his estimation, failed at that and let them down. What a redemption arc this must have been for him. God, I was just blown away by like that whole ending scene. The way that he was just someone who I would not usually picture being in on like the more, I hate to say like mystical, but supernatural, I guess, if you want to call it that side of things. Just watching him be so engrossed in that and the way that just the music and the visuals were just setting the whole vibe was really, really incredible. That was really so well done. I love what this means for Zeb. I love that we got to see Hondo again. Hondo. I really thought Hondo was going to come through and like kind of double, quadruple cross the Empire. Hondo does Hondo, you guys. It's like the number one rule for Hondo. That's who he is. Love him or hate him. I love him. Even though he did kind of screw us over here. It all worked out. He could not have possibly known it was going to work out, but it did. And so I'm not going to stay mad at him. But man, that was a wonderful episode. A self-discovery, redemption, just so well done. I wonder if we'll kind of see a different side of Zeb now that he's had this weight lifted off of him, now that he's gotten in tune with kind of like another part of his reality that I don't think he was really in tune with before. I wonder if we'll see like just a little bit, he'll still be Zeb, but I wonder if he'll be, you know, a little bit different now. I don't know. We'll see. But that was awesome. Wow. This show, like, they can have Chopper doing, like, binary swearing and just, they can have it, like, silly and lighthearted 1 minute, and the next minute, they're, like, having you cry over Ezra's parents, they're having you cry at or just tear up. I didn't actually cry, but I was, like, tearing up by the end of that, by the credits and everything, just because of how beautiful it was done. But, like, that's the thing about the show. Is, like, you never know. Are you going to be laughing at Hondo and Chopper? Or are you going to be moved? You know? You're probably going to be, like, a little bit of everything. You're going to be a little bit of everything. I really love this show. I know I've said that before, but just every episode, they, like, reaffirm it for me. I did not think I knew I would enjoy the show, but I did not think I would just enjoy it to the heights that I'm enjoying it. I really got to be honest. Like, it is really, it just the way it hits is, it's great. It's great. That was a great episode. Really enjoyed that. So now, Zeb is no longer the last of his people. That's gotta change you, right? That's gotta change your day-to-day mentality. Of course, now we know he leads a very different life, and he is part of this family now. You know, he did come back. So that's still what's important to him, but still, just knowing that, like, that's not all lost. That's awesome. I'm so happy for Zeb. And this was some good background on Zeb too, like how he was a captain, and I didn't really know, or if they had mentioned it, I'd forgotten. But I don't think they had mentioned it because everyone was acting surprised. Like, a lot of his background here and, like, kind of his role in the whole, you know, seeming demise of his people at the time. Of course, you know, that he still lost a lot. Not saying he didn't, but at least it's not like a lone survivor situation. So, all right, guys, that was awesome. I loved it. It was so beautifully done. How can we have, like, silly Hondo and that in the same episode? It's just, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. All right, guys. I had a blast. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time. I don't know what could happen next. Who knows what's going to happen next? Like, next time, we could be like, Chopper shows up at a cafe and is eating ice cream with Luke. I don't know. Just pick a wild scenario. It could happen. Please be sure to join me next time so you can help me out. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.